Hi, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the weekend. So we just have one more week of class before we get to spring break. So that'll be nice to have a little break. So this week we will be finishing Module 3 and also getting started on Module 4. So first, of course, to finish Module 3, for Tuesday we have a discussion activity in which you will revisit your complex problem and discuss what you've learned, how your thinking has developed since the beginning of the semester, and of course some possible solutions to the problem that you're focusing on. So you've already considered your complex problem further through some of our class activities and assignments, of course, but this will, for this assignment, you'll be taking it just a little bit further. And of course, plus you also need to be drawing from at least 2 sources in your post. And so take a look at the instructions on Canvas for more details. And those might be sources that you're drawing from your annotated bibliography, perhaps something else. And then, of course, as usual, replies to classmates are due within 24 hours after your initial post. And your replies to classmates is really where you can help your classmates with thinking about their complex problems further, and hopefully you'll also get some helpful replies as they give you some feedback on your thinking. All right, so this week we are also starting Module 4, which is storytelling. And storytelling, of course, is very central to English studies, but storytelling is also central to many other things, our understanding of history, the news, current events, and even our daily lives. So Module 4 will also consider storytelling in relation to professional settings, particularly how organizations and companies tell and share their stories. So to start out this module, Module 4, by Thursday you should review our introduction presentation module, page on the module, and the Module 4 readings page. And of course, as mentioned in that presentation, after finishing this module, you should be able to describe the features of storytelling, recognize how organizations tell and share their stories, and using the tools of English studies, analyze and evaluate how groups tell and share stories. So this storytelling also relates to complex problems. For example, a company might be presenting a particular narrative to the public to improve their public image in response to a scandal, perhaps, that harmed the company's image, or in response to world problems such as climate change, hurricane disaster, something like that. A company might present a narrative on its efforts to help address that problem. And of course, companies might present this story or narrative in many different ways, such as through advertisements, their company website, social media pages, press releases, a lot of different areas. So we will look at some examples in this module, and you'll also analyze how a company or an organization tells its story. And of course, as a professional, when you're actually working for a company or even running your own business, you might be the one who is one of those people who is shaping that organizational or corporate story. And of course, regardless of your profession, you probably will in some way be involved in a form of storytelling. So the Module 4 introduction also explains how concepts that you associate with literary analysis can be applied to analyzing how organizations and corporations tell stories. And so this is another way that you might be able to see how those tools from English studies are transferable to professional settings. And in Module 4, you'll be building on what you've learned in previous modules as you continue to consider your complex problem, and this time in relation to storytelling. And the next essay that you'll be doing for this Module 4 is going to require you to look at the corporate narrative or of a particular company or organization. So as we're beginning this module, I do encourage you to go ahead and look ahead to the requirements for that next essay and think about what company or organization you might want to select. And you will need to let me know in an upcoming assignment right after spring break. So now is a good time to start thinking about that. So then after watching the Module 4 presentation and reading and viewing the other Module 4 materials, we have a discussion activity on Thursday, and it includes reading through a slideshow presentation, which I have hosted on Google Slides, that is, and then responding to a discussion prompt, and responses to classmates will also be required as usual. So for this particular discussion, we'll be considering an example organizational or an example corporate narrative. Really, so this is the organizational storytelling of Middletown City Schools, so a more local example if you are in the area. All right, I'm going to leave it at that for now. I hope you will enjoy our focus on storytelling in Module 4. And so as you finish Module 3 this week and get started on Module 4 and then head into spring break, let me know if you have any questions.